Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Dave, also known as Loving Them Trains. It is October 18th, 2024, and I am entering the parking lot at the York, Pennsylvania Fairgrounds for the Eastern Division of the TCA annual Fall Train Meet. This is actually day 2 of the event, as this was a last-minute decision for me to come. I haven't attended the meet since 2019, and it's always exciting to enter the parking lot and see all of the attendees and vendors. At the end of the video, you will see a few snapshots of me and a few YouTubers who I ran into, as well as my buddy Corey who came with me to the event. After I have registered, I plan to do a walkthrough, primarily in the Orange Hall. I have some items I would like to walk away with, so we will see how much of that I can check off of the list. The stadium to the right, with the York advertisement, is always a landmark for the event. For me, it signifies the many years this event has been in existence, and is sort of a welcome to the show. Alright YouTube, we are back for day 3, and I call this bargain day because hopefully I'll be able to catch a few last-minute bargains, as vendors would like to leave with less inventory than what they came for. So we're going to go in and do just that. All right, looks like Nicholas Smith trains. Everybody's thinned down. A lot of stuff has been sold. Hello. Yeah. This place is called Trains and Things. Nice display here.
I saw you.
There's that long tender K4s that I was thinking about getting. All right, see these guys around quite a bit, Just Trains. Once again, it looks like some of that inventory, a lot of it is gone. Oh, you're fine. A lot of nice inventory that they brought. But even just from yesterday, I see a big difference in what's left. I'm sure some of it's been packed up, but much of it has been bought, which is obviously why they come here. Nice selections of engines, locomotives. Just Trains. Got some JT's Mega Steam, which I visited yesterday. Got a few nice smells. He's regularly here as well. So of course I've got to get Trains with a Z, a shout out. They're from my neck of the woods, and they always bring a lot of inventory out. So I visited here yesterday. I didn't pick up anything, but I'm gonna go in there today, you're fine, and see what I can find. Just like me, there's a few other stragglers. So let's go in and see what I can find. One unit that I've been wanting to add to my collection is this B6SB, and this is the legacy version with the slope back tender. I don't have many steam switchers. As you can see, it comes with full legacy, item 5244. Very nice detailed unit. All right, Brady's Trains. Nice selection here. See the new triplexes back there. Looks like a big boy. Looks like some custom weathered units here, E8s and Central. Some more MTH, Rail King, and also Premier.
You want to check that in? We have a line out.
So MNP, many new products. They have these motorized track cleaners. I know I've seen them online before. They have them in pretty much all scales. Of course, we got Atlas here. Once again, when I came here the other day, a lot of people here, so I couldn't get in. Got their display. This is pretty cool. Their 280 that they're coming out with. It's always nice to see these without the paint on them. Pretty cool.
Yeah, no box. No box? Of course not. Oh, yeah, the box.
Well, the gentleman tells me this is the new hot item.
That's crazy.
This center beam flat car. It is pretty cool.
True. Can't believe that.
50-foot box car here.
I was like,
The correct doors.
I talked to my wife. She only said 475. I was like, would you do 500? I just want to tell her, and he's like, yeah, sure.
This is pretty cool. This is
Have another year.
model rail scenes.
Yeah, you've seen this place. How big it is, right?
I've seen this layout online before. He builds them, and all you got to do is buy them and put them in your house. Just a nice little loop.
The last week of June.
Nice little scene. He really packs a lot of detail into such a small layout.
What a train. See the guy fly fishing in the bottom?
Let's watch the crossing gates go down. I think those are Atlas gates. So here we are at Ralph's Trains, and this gentleman is known for his custom loads that he makes for his flat cars. And so this was pretty much filled up. Even yesterday I saw more. So clearly people have come in and swiped up many of his models that he brought. These are just great. You know, for people that like the look but just don't have the time, you get these things and they're all ready to go on your layout. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Look at that, man. Awesome. That is absolutely awesome. And then he weathers the decking. Look at that.
This is made in Canada. This is
ITLA.
all laser work.
Wow.
They make wonderful products.
Wow.
And the patterns will vary. And comes right out of the box like that. So no inks, no toner, just his magical laser work.
Wow. That makes a huge difference.
Oh, it does.
You don't see that sitting on clean plywood. It's always going to be weathered. This is just some magnificent stuff. And this, no one is the same. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Farm equipment, trucks, bulldozers, construction equipment, tanks. He does a good job. Very impressive. All right, this is Grisbowski's. As much stuff as you see, there was much more the other day. So they're definitely dwindling down as well. A lot of selection that they brought with them. Got a lot of people still looking around. And that, it goes all the way over here to this side.
Oh, okay. Still good?
A lot of Atlas over in this corner.
Okay.
I'll probably just go for the regular, so I call you guys.
Or our website, if you pick, but yeah, you may want to call.
Probably one of the larger selections of inventory from one of these dealers is here.
I got you.
All right, YouTube, as you can see, I am back in the train room. Just wanted to take some time to show you what I actually picked up at York. All of these items were items that I put on a list of things that I would like to pick up while there. Most are secondhand market, but there are also some items that are brand new. So I'm going to go ahead and take you through my stash. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start off with is a book that I purchased, and I saw this lady on the internet. She was actually on another gentleman's YouTube page, Al Puglisi, and just had such a warm personality and a fascinating story. And the lady's name is Joyce A. Robinson, and I purchased this book right here called Railroad People. I actually got the coloring book as well. But I just wanted to support her, get a chance to talk with her. Her website is railroadpeopleinc.com to get her products. But such a wonderful story. We don't hear much about women in railroading, but she is an excellent example of when you persevere and you want something, that you can go against all the odds to make it happen. So it was a great experience to get to just talk to her and hear her story, and go support her. All right, next up on the list was some items that I knew I wanted to get because I knew that this vendor is regularly at the York event, and that's the JT's Mega Steam. And I ended up purchasing 6 cents, cut grass, baking bread, grape, original cedar, and I believe he recently came out with a new cedar, but it was sold out. And this diesel power and then a new scent called Donut Shop. And I got a whiff of them all. So that's going to help me to use more smoke on my units, especially in my videos. All right, next up was a rare commodity at the York Show, which is primarily geared for 3-rail and toy train market. But there was a gentleman there that was selling some 2-rail jewels, and I saw this sitting on the shelf on the last day. And it is an Atlas Extended Vision 2-rail CNO caboose. I actually have a 3-rail version, but not a 2-rail version. So I made a deal with him and brought this baby home. I guess in sticking with the end of the train car, we picked up this N8 Pennsylvania Railroad cabin car with the train phone, brand new. And I got this from Brady's Trains, made them an offer and they accepted. And so this was another item that was definitely on my list when I went to York. So I was happy to pick this up on day 3. All right, in keeping with the good deal theme, picked up this Illinois Central boxcar and made an offer, and voila. Don't have much Illinois Central on my layout, but this goes great with Conrail. All right, I'm a bit embarrassed about these next 3 purchases. I got them on the way out, and I can't quite remember the store or the vendor that I bought these from, but he gave me a pretty nice deal on them. There are 3 of these Atlas Pennsylvania Railroad H21A hoppers, 3 different road names. And as you can see, there's a sticker that says KD because there are KD couplers already installed. So literally all I have to do with these are weather them. And I'm definitely trying to add to my H21A hopper fleet. These are such great models. I actually forgot to ask Atlas while I was at the table, were they going to ever come out with these, because I know they would sell because they're just great models. And even if you don't solely run Pennsylvania Railroad, you can certainly put a few of these in a consist. So another great bargain. Another great purchase that I'm very excited about, which will be part of the winter project here, is I went over to Ross Custom Switches and I met with Dave Heichel, and I actually had talked to him via email prior to going there about his trestle system that he has incorporated some girder bridges from Ross with his 3D printed towers, which I really, really like. So I ended up, this is just one of the towers that comes with the many sections you can get. I also get about 3 or 4 different girder sections, and we're going to incorporate that into the layout. Another layout update in the future, I'll show you exactly where this is going to go, but I think it's going to be very impressive and it's going to accomplish my goal. Dave is actually working on 3D printing me some custom pieces that I'm going to need to fit into the area of the layout that this will go. So that's another exciting addition to the layout. And lastly, my big ticket item was this Lionel Legacy S2 diesel in the Pennsylvania livery. And this was definitely not on my list. There were actually a couple of other locomotives that I was interested in getting, but either I didn't find that the price was right or it simply was not there. There was actually one item there, but I waited, and when I came back, it was gone. So more of the story is when you see something you want, snatch it up. All right, YouTube, all in all, this was a wonderful trip to the 2024 York TCA train meet. Was able to pick up a few items, nice bargains, and actually meet a few YouTubers. In the future, I hope to go for all 3 days and get to meet more people, as being in this environment is always nice to be around like-minded people in this wonderful hobby. But as always, this has been Dave, also known as Loving Them Trains. And until next time, later, y'all.